Hey guys.
Hey, hey.
It's Hannah and Paul McClures here.
I'm Paul. It's Hannah.
Yes. We have some thoughts for Good Friday. We're excited to share with you guys. I'm going to read from Mark 15, 37 and 38. It says, "Just then Jesus passionately cried out with a loud voice and breathed his last. At that moment, the veil in the Holy of Holies was torn in two from top to bottom." I love this verse, and it just stuck out to me because it's such an invitation to pause and really think about the whole picture of what Jesus did. And it makes me think all the way back to the Garden of Eden, when God, his original design with Adam and Eve was to be in relationship with us and to be close with us. And when we sinned, that original plan was messed up and there was a wall put up between us. And so just thinking about, we needed a path back to relationship with Jesus. And that's what he did when he tore the veil down at the cross.
Yeah, that's so good. I think when I think about the veil and what Jesus did on the cross and tearing the veil, I think that in my life, when I've experienced what the veil was, which was separatedness from God, was something between us, I think there's a tendency for me to look at that as something that God is doing, or that the Father is unhappy with me, or Jesus, or whatever it may be. And I think Easter is such a good time to remember that when there's any distance between us and God, it's not Him. It's our shame, it's our guilt, it's our fear. And I love in Romans chapter 8, verse 34, it says, "Who then is left to condemn us? Certainly not Jesus, the anointed one. For he gave his life for us, and even more than that, he has conquered death and is now risen, exalted, and enthroned by God at his right hand. So how could he possibly condemn us, since he is continually praying for our triumph?" And I think that's such a good reminder for us this Easter, that not to let shame and fear and guilt in our past stand between us and Jesus, because the Father sent his Son, Jesus, because of his love for us. And Jesus did everything he could to do away with separation between us. So I want to, in my own life, and I hope you as well, lean into the reality of the finished work of the cross, that it wasn't a maybe or a sometimes. It's a finished one-time work. There's nothing that separates us between God, the Father, the Holy Spirit, and Jesus, because they're literally interceding for us. So it's a good reminder for us.
Yeah. Well, thanks for spending time with us. Bless you guys.
See ya.